Hello, Swami Gang, and welcome to my very evil and very chaotic playthrough in Baldur's Gate 3. I'm playing a big lizard boy named Druge. I have still yet to go into a mirror and officially change his name to Dirge, which was the original name I had for him, but I can't spell. We're going back to Emerald Grove because, one, silly me forgot I wasn't recording and missed a good hour of gameplay. And the previous game that I had saved was all the way back when I was trying to get into the first wave of security of this exclusive goblin party at the goblin camp. And don't worry, I picked the exact same options. You're not missing out if I skip this. Had another intimate moment with the Absolute, and surprise, surprise, the Prism chose Shadowheart again. I don't know if the Dream Visitor is just paying me back for what I did in the first campaign, or it's just looking at me in this campaign and it's like, oh, hell no, I don't want to be in your hands. You're going to kill me. And it went straight to Shadowheart. And maybe it just went to Shadowheart because, you know, it's Shadowheart. All answers are valid and correct. But regardless of what the real answer is, the bottom line is that the Prism still picks Shadowheart to be with. And I'm pissed. So then I took 2 steps into this exclusive party that I was invited to. Kind of, and just went, you know what, I want to go to the Emerald Grove. I think it's time we take a visit and actually explored as Dirge. So that's what I did, and here we are.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Someone's glad we left.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Ooh, sass has been thrown. Let me in! They're probably all like, shit, this guy is back. Who is he gonna punch next? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the barest minimum of tieflings here, because the less people I talk to, the less detached I'll be when it all goes down. Shadowheart, let me talk to you real quick.
May the darkness protect you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go back to camp, because I want to start bullying some tieflings.
Well, you know best. I'll be ready whenever you need me. Take care of yourself out there.
Oh, I haven't heard that line before. Is that new? That's so nice. It makes me want to go bully some tieflings now. First tiefling I see. Oh, look at that! It's Zoru! Let me talk to you.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower.
Come on, you can do better than that. On your knees, tiefling. She won't say it again. There you go. This one needs to work on their listening skills.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
Keep this up, you may be able to ride a dragon.
Up. You can keep your innards.
Aw, Lae'zel, you can have a little bit of fun.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
It's not too late.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Ooh, don't tempt me, Lae'zel.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
Might I say, Lae'zel, you're an adept hand in interrogations. We may need that later.
Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you just say tiefling? Like with teeth?
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
No, it's Faerun. Don't me. Just trying to help. You know, I've always wanted to open up this door, but I've always been afraid to because I was afraid to start something, because usually red is bad, and they don't like it when you open up doors you're not supposed to. But I'm evil, and I don't care. And there's clearly someone back here. Of all the bloody things to happen. What? Okay, now I have to come back here. Like, what happened to where you lock yourself in a room here? You know what? Screw this. If I piss him off, I piss him off. But I need to know what's back here.
With a flick of the wrist.
Look at the flick of the wrist. Just gonna give myself some guidance here, and here we go. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Astarion! Not like that could have made a difference. It still would have failed, but you still took a point away from me. I'm re-rolling. I just need to see what's back here. Okay, that's better. Cutting it close here. Oh, God. I was about to say, Astarion, I was about to blame you if I can't get in here. Alright. I'm just gonna see if there's anyone around. Like, come on. Just move. What are they talking about? Is there anybody around? Last thing I want is someone snitching on me. Alright, I think we're ready. Go.
Stop!
Oh.
This place is off limits. Leave.
Says who? This ain't your house.
In a secluded place all alone. It would be too easy to do away with her. Far beneath your talents.
I was about to say, I was like, where were you going with that, narrator? That didn't sound good at all. You know what? I'm just gonna do an inside check. I'm just gonna study her face. Just gonna try to read her emotions. What's going on? Why is she just sitting here? Uh-oh! It's a natural 20!
You note her grimace of pain. Something is wrong with her legs.
Damn it!
What's wrong with your legs?
Don't look at me like that. You can stay. Just keep your hands to yourself, all right?
Just like that, your attitude changed. After I haven't said one word to you, I just looked at you. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm a level 1 cleric. Let me heal you!
No need. Should be able to stand soon enough. Once this bloody potion wears off.
Why would you take a potion that would just purposely paralyze you from the waist down? No! I thought the narrator said that this was beneath my talents and this would be too easy! I mean, if you wanted to be helpless, I can make sure that you don't stand up ever again.
The symphony already plays in your head. Every toe snapping like a twig.
Oh, God, I did it again, didn't I? Oh, these hands were meant to heal, not hurt. And to think, all of Campaign 1, I played as a tiefling. Now I'm a tiefling serial killer. That's the third tiefling I killed. What? Why did she die so dramatically like that? You know, for a split second she stood. It's a miracle! Here, let me close the door. Before anyone sees this body here. But hallelujah, she stood for 2 seconds! I do make miracles happen, but they just shortly die afterwards. Y'all, I think this is the first thing I'm reading for my second campaign, so yay for that. Let's just read her diary, shall we? It says, Dear Almira, I feel stupid doing this, but I don't have anyone else. I hate how useless and scared I feel. Oh. God. Let's just add that to another list of evil things I've done already this playthrough. I hate how you're not here to make me laugh, to tease me for being a grump, to make me feel strong. Why did you have to die? Oh my God! Why is this getting worse and worse as I'm reading this? This is depressing! I can't let it happen. Not again. Not to the others. It's on me to protect them. And I won't fail them. Not like I failed you. Love until the end. Pandarina or... I don't even know how you pronounce her name! Damn! Well, I got some bad news for you, Pandy. You failed them. I mean, that's on you. You were paralyzed on the floor, and you chose to lock yourself in this hut. It's not your house. Let me just tell you right now, you ain't gonna save anybody being paralyzed, trapped in a room here when you got people like me out and about? I mean, that's on you, drinking potions that make you temporarily paralyzed. You ain't saving anybody! What are you doing? Okay, no one say anything about this. We found her like this. She was already dead. A feral animal got to her. Someone needs to do something about these feral animals. They're getting out of control.
Let my daughter go right now!
Holy shit. Y'all, this is Tav! You know, you just gotta change the horns and hair. That is Tav to a T. Oh my god. You know, if I just zoom in a little bit. Oh, that is him. That is him. We just gotta change the hair. You know, there was a time in earlier Act 3 where I had Tav's eyes be this color here too. This is crazy. I mean, I guess this is exposing the fact that I just used the default option here, but my god. Seeing this just makes me miss my little handsome bard. And he got whatever abomination I created for this playthrough.
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Out of all the animals you can morph into, you chose a teddy bear. Is that supposed to intimidate me or something? I'm a big lizard boy. Morph into a dinosaur, then we can talk. Can I pet that dog?
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back!
Well, which is it? I'm confused. Do you want me to have a chance, or do you want me to get back? You know what? Fuck this. I don't answer to you or your oak tree god. I'm just gonna walk right past y'all. I've seen this face before. I'm more terrified of this face than you trying to do whatever the fuck you just did. Just rawr. This face, however, scares me a little bit. Stop looking at me like that.
Stop! Another step, and Magrin will tear you open like a sack of grain.
With what? His bare dick? There's no need for threats like that. Why can't I move around freely here?
It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders.
Well, fuck Korga's orders. You're still gonna let me in.
Kick back. Force my hand.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I can't wait to kill y'all.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Oh no.
Yeah, double homicide. Bitch. No, I'm sorry.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
No. No. I don't feel like this game has the balls to kill any kids. I'm calling your bluff. Do it. Run, kid, run!
Now, Wrath.
I'm not saying kids can't die in video games. It's just you don't see the death. It's usually off screen.
No.
Oh, she has nursemaid's elbow now. No. No way.
Ichthyas! Tila, to me!
They actually did it! Oh my god. They killed a kid. On screen!
Gone. By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Yeah, Korga, what have you done? This is all your fault! Control your snake!
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
Don't look at me, I didn't do it.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to him.
I'm sorry?
We must focus on the rite.
This bitch is fucking evil. I know I'm supposed to be evil over here, but I'm supposed to be cartoon evil over here. Like, I'm Mr. Like, twirl a small little mustache going, meh, I have evil plans and they're going to plan. And I may accidentally kill people. Sometimes, but it's not my fault. I just have urges, you know? I can't help it. When they pop up, I have to. I have no self-control whatsoever. And yes, I may have started this whole thing with encouraging the kid to go, but honestly, if Mr. Hero over here wasn't trying to hold her back and give her nurse's maid elbow, I think she would have had a chance to get out, at least. That snake had to, slither down a rock there for a second. If she would have just took off, I think she would have made it, honestly. But this bitch right here that's on the screen is probably more evil than me. She has zero sympathy for this child here. If anything, she seems more annoyed that the kid died. She's just shaking her head oh my God. Now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this child's body. I guess bury it. I mean, that's just gonna delay us even further. I'm more pissed that we're not even completing the ritual on time. This is just gonna delay us. This is more of an inconvenience to us. I'm just trying to do what's best for us and everyone who worships the oak tree over here. I could give two shits about this child and her family. In fact, I'm gonna have this stranger who witnessed everything and witnessed me murder this child. I'm gonna have him go tell the parents that, yeah, their child's dead. I'm gonna put that responsibility on this guy, not me. I got stuff to do. I'm too busy trying to save my family. You gotta admit, that's more evil than anything that I have done so far. That's a stretch. I've done some terrible things in this playthrough, but killing a kid? No. I didn't think that was going to be on my bingo card today. If this child's death is going to be on my kill count here, then by all means you could put it on there. I don't care, but I'm not putting all the responsibility on me here. If anything, this was a team effort in killing this child here. The only two people that are innocent in this room is Astarion and Lae'zel. Everybody else is guilty.
She's dead.
Across Korga.
Korga, we are
No
guardians,
offenses
not
of mine
killers.
should escape
Spare your
judgment.
tears. She knew the danger. She still tried to run.
I'm gonna come back later. It's just a little too tense in this room. I just need to go. I don't have time for this. Here, go get the fish! Thank you. I got places to be. Hello, squirrel. We meet again.
This squirrel might be the single most adorable creature you can recall in all your stunted memory. It would be ever so twee if it were climbing a tree.
So do I need a roll to kick it, or... Oh! I guess not.
Terrific. If I'm ever harangued by a rodent, I'll know who to call for.
You stare at the body before you. You have no idea what just happened.
You know what they say about squirrels. They're the most dangerous thing in the game. You just be lucky that my instincts are sharp. They're dagged things. Stay out of the way, and I promise I will protect you from all things rodents.
The swirling bile cauldron of your brain is cooking up a poisoned stew, served and seasoned by that venomous butler.
Oh, thank you so much, Butler. Oh, Astarion. Would you like to talk about me just punting a squirrel just now?
Huh. You look rabid, pained, sick. You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing.
God, Astarion's actually showing concern about my unhingedness. Maybe I need to calm down a little bit. You know what, Astarion? I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling a bit rabid today. I just have overwhelmingly violent desires to just fester in my skull. I would have told you about this earlier, but the option for that dialogue never popped up until now.
The norm is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves, but do carry on.
Oh, you want to take it there? Okay. Well, I mean, I do have a feeling deep inside possesses me and just whispers murder over and over and over and over.
It seems you've been dealt a vile hand. I say, play it. Play it for all it's worth. Nobody should deny themselves their true nature.
You know what? You're right, Astarion. I should embrace my dark urges. Thank you. You want to tell me about your history?
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave.
Sorry, Skip.
Speak.
Is it just me, or have you been looking at me differently?
I have a confession.
Go on.
I was too hasty to judge you.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
And I thought you cruel, stubborn, and judgmental.
Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hair stand on end.
I'm sorry, this is really hilarious and quite sexy at the same time. You know, if you respected me so much, why are you such a prickly grouch to me?
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear. Enough talk. I will be plain. I want to taste you.
Oh my.
Perhaps tonight, perhaps later. But I want it all the same. Do you?
Honestly, didn't think we'd get this far, but yeah, sure. I've been wanting a hockey Yankee girlfriend. I can't fly, but you can still ride.
I won't be your girlfriend.
Aww.
But I will be your lay.
Oh, this should be fun.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine.
Ooh.
Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
You must really love the smell of iron. Astarion looks like he can't be bothered. All right, let's go back to camp.
There are important matters to discuss.
Withers? How the fuck did you find me?
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
You know, not to be rude or anything, but you just came here unannounced. Can I just ask, what are you? And how did you find me here?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Not a single one. Okay. I'm gonna use my level 1 cleric abilities here and just focus on the divine energy that I feel in his presence. Maybe get me some... I got another natural 20. Let's go!
He has a divine aspect, yes. A reflection of death itself. Eternal and inescapable.
All that power. Are you a god's chosen?
I shall answer no further questions in that regard.
No need. I know exactly who you are. You see, Withers, if I should even call you that. You may not notice, but I do pay attention to when you talk because you are a wise old skeleton thing. You always talk about how, you know, there's balance in this world of D&D, and it needs to be restored. And you always like to ask the player what the value of a single mortal's life is, and if everybody has a soul. You even ask if mind flayers have souls. But the thing I notice the most is that you can bring people back to life. For a cost, of course, but you have the power to revive people because their names are on a list and you can just scratch them off and bring them back from the dead, and voila, they're back alive like they never died. But I never really thought much into it until I saw the final cutscene in the epilogue. And it really got me questioning who the fuck you really are. So I went down the D&D rabbit hole, one may say, and I did some studying. I watched some video analysis on D&D gods, mainly focusing on the gods from the Forgotten Realms. And there was one god that I came across when I was going down this rabbit hole that reminded me of you. There was one god who used to be called the Lord of the Dead. And he too kept records of the ultimate fate of all the dead. Just like you. And the way that they would describe you is that you had a mummy-like appearance with gray, tightly taunt skin. I say that checks out here. And they say that you were a very old deity that controlled the dead, murder, and strife. Those three ring a bell? It should, because those three, if you split them up, describe three different gods right now. You got the god of strife, which is Bane. The god of bones and death, which is Myrkul. And then the god of murder, which is Baal. Is it a coincidence that all three of the gods here that have all three of the things that you used to control are all in this game right now? It's because you're Jerkul, a retired god who just got bored and is like, yeah, I'm just gonna let these three people just take over my powers here. I'm done. And I think you knew that they were gonna fail and they were gonna die. So you just sat back and you're just like, yeah, sure, y'all can split up my powers if y'all want. All three of y'all. Y'all can take three individual things. I'm just gonna sit back and just watch the fun from here. You're a wise old god, aren't you? Too bad the fates aren't gonna be too kind this time around. You're gonna be displeased with me. Or are you expecting this to happen? Dun dun dun.